and welcome to Senior Night 2025. Devin Allen is the son of April Allen and Anthony Allen. Devin enjoys spending time with his family and friends. He has participated in football, track, and FFA, and has enjoyed every moment of it. In his free time, Devin likes to hang out with his friends, work on his trucks, and get food with the boys. Devin plans to enter a trade that makes him rich. Devin Allen. Jesus Avalos is being escorted by his mother, Marcela Avalos, and his brother, Salvador Avalos. JJ is a member of the Technical Honor Society at Fort County. He is also the president of the Student Council. JJ enjoys playing football and basketball. He also enjoys spending time with his girlfriend, friends, and family. After graduation, JJ plans to become an electrical linesman and joining the hurricane relief system. One of JJ's favorite memories was when John Deal was our freshman basketball coach, and we went 10-3. Jesus Avalos. Jaden Castillo is the grandson of Francine Jackson. Jaden has participated in football and basketball during all 4 years of high school. He enjoys hanging out with his lovely girlfriend Natalie and chilling with the boys. After graduation, Jaden plans to enter the workforce and make $10 billion. Jaden Castillo. Alyssa Doctor is the daughter of Jennifer and Craig Doctor, and Ashley and Trent Hammond. Alyssa participates with the marching and pep bands. She plans to attend Bowling Green State University to major in criminology or biology. Alyssa also plans to minor in forensic science and work towards being a forensic pathologist. I also wants to give a special thanks to the band, especially the drum line, and being her home away from home. Elsa Doctor. Luke Eicher is the son of Marlon and Tasha Eicher. Luke is a 4-year varsity golfer for Hicksville. He is also a member of the basketball team. Luke enjoys hanging out with his friends and performing music. After graduation, Luke plans to attend college and major in musical theater. Luke Eicher. Josh Evans. He is currently in his 4th year of marching band. Josh likes playing the guitar in his spare time. After graduation, Josh plans to become a machinist. Josh Evans. Jasmine Gillespie is the daughter of Ron Gillespie. Jasmine has participated in track, color guard, and marching band. Currently, she is in the veterinary assisting lab at Fort County. Jasmine plans on attending the University of Findlay. One of Jasmine's favorite memories from high school must be how enjoyable all her friends made it for her and all the connections she has made all the way. Jasmine Gillespie. Colton Hancock is the son of Jack and Will Armstrong. Colton has participated in a variety of clubs and sports throughout his high school career, notably band, choir, academic team, and theater. In his free time, Colton likes to write and be with friends. After high school, Colton plans to major in English and become an author, illustrator, and hopefully move somewhere in Europe. Colton hopes everyone has a great year. Go Aces, Colton Hancock. Aaliyah Keeley is being escorted by her parents, Clay and Emily Keeley. Aaliyah has been involved in golf, cross country and softball. She is also the Student Council Class President, the National Honor Society President, and participates in FFA and the Defiance County Leadership Committee. After graduation, Aaliyah plans to go to college for mechanical engineering. Aaliyah Keeley. Caden Keeley is the son of Troy and Megan Keeley. His family consists of sisters Michaela and Emma, as well as his brother Nolan. Dayton enjoys playing football for Hicksville High School. In his free time, Dayton enjoys spending time with his family, going to church, working, and spending time with his girlfriend. After high school, Dayton plans to follow where the Lord calls him and to follow his passion to become a welder. Dayton Keeley. Paige Lane is the daughter of Ashley Breitner and Joe Stevens. Paige is currently in the Senior Visual Art and Design Lab at Fort County Career Center. She is also one of this year's color guard captains. Paige is currently in her 4th year with the marching band and will be running track in the spring. Her plans are to attend Purdue Fort Wayne and major in graphic design. Paige enjoys spending time with her loved ones and doing anything artistic. Paige Lane. Colin Lovell is the son of Chad Lovell and Jenna Ford. He has 2 great step-parents, Brad Hartnoff and Jennifer Lovell. In his free time, Colin likes to spend time with family and friends. Colin is a member of the FFA and has participated in football, baseball, and basketball all his life. He also likes to hunt, play sports, get food with the boys, and to go on late-night drives. Colin's plans to enlist in the United States Army and is set up to ship out right after graduation. Colin Lovell. Lucas Mirzo is the son of Brenda and Gabe Mirzo. Lucas's favorite high school memory is creating memories with his teammates and teachers, while also learning life lessons necessary to thrive throughout the rest of his life. Lucas has been involved in cross-country, golf, and baseball. Lucas's future plans include learning the family business and taking over the legacy his parents have created. Lucas Mirzo. Holly Osterman and Chantel Arnold. Holly has played with the marching band during freshman, sophomore, and senior years. Holly has also been a member of the archery since 8th grade. Currently, Holly is a member of the National Technical Honor Society at the Fort County Career Center. After graduation, Holly plans on going to Defiance College for engineering. Holly Osterman. Kyler Prater is being escorted by his mother, Tia Fishnet, and his grandfather, Chad Heiskett. This is Kyler's 3rd year in football. He also likes to participate in fishing tournaments. In his free time, Kyler enjoys working on boats with his grandpa. Kyler's favorite memories are those involving joking around with his grandpa while working. In the future, Kyler plans to go to school for welding and then become a travel welder. Kyler Prater. Natalie Sarche is the daughter of Gary Sarche and Angela Bennett. Natalie has been a member of the cheerleading squad for 4 years. After high school, Natalie plans on attending Northwest State Community College to get her LPN and eventually her RN. One of Natalie's favorite high school memories is getting to cheer with her sister Mallory during her freshman year. Natalie Sarche. Libby Sheets is the daughter of Kenzie Monsiglias and Jesus Monsiglias. Throughout high school, Libby has been involved in choir, marching band, and color guard. Libby enjoys hanging out with family and friends. Some of her favorite memories are Friday nights with the band and watching the football game. Libby also enjoys all the dances and events that the school holds. Libby is still undecided about her plans for the future. Libby Sheets. Piper Stafford is the daughter of Kramer and Michael Kramer. Piper is a student in the carpentry program at Fort County Career Center. Throughout high school, Piper has been involved in marching band, pep band, wrestling, NTTHS, and Skills USA. Piper's future plans are to enter the workforce as a rough carpenter. The highlight of Piper's high school years has been meeting so many amazing people along the way. Piper Stafford. Ben Taylor is escorted by his parents, Heather and Wes Taylor. Ben has participated in football, track, basketball, and cross country. One of Ben's highlights has been hanging out with friends. Ben's future plans are to become an electrical linesman like his brother, David. Ben Taylor. Brody Trouble is the son of Ashley Lamb, Marcus Lamb, Clint Trouble, and Megan Trouble. Brody has run cross country and track during all of high school. He enjoys spending time with friends and family. Brody plans to go to college for marketing and starting his own clothing line and opening a gym. Brody Trouble. Garrett Turnbull is the son of Jenny Turnbull, Jason Turnbull, and Heidi Turnbull. Garrett's siblings are Landon, Natalie, Katie, and Austin. Garrett has participated in basketball, golf, football, and baseball. After graduation, Garrett plans to go to college and go into pre-finance. One of Garrett's favorite football memories was beating rival Antwerp last year and celebrating with the team. Garrett Turnbull. Cross Zedike is the son of Clint and Angela Zedike. Cross is a 4-year letter earner in both football and track. He is the National Honor Society Vice President and a Karaji Student House Level leader. Cross enjoys hunting, fishing, weightlifting, and boxing. After graduation, Cross plans to go to college for business and finance and play football. Cross also plans to come back home and take over the family farm. Cross Zedike. Let's give these seniors and their parents a big hand. And this will conclude this year's senior night. Best of luck to these seniors in their future endeavors.
And we welcome you to the press box. We were told that it was going to be about 6. Fortunately, I was here and we got set up in time to be able to bring you all the senior night activities. Hope you enjoyed that. Bill Murphy here up in the press box here at Aces Field as we are getting ready for high school football week number 9. It'll be the Aces hosting the Edgerton Bulldogs. And, of course, it is senior night. And, again, we wish the best to all of the Aces seniors from the cross-country teams, from the football team, the cheerleaders, and the marching band. I'm going to center things up here. We're still about a half an hour away from actually getting tonight's coverage underway. But I'm waiting for my camera people to get here. I got here and I got set up and started right away. So I think what we're going to do here, rather than me ending this live stream and having to create a new one, we're just going to keep things going. And I'm going to tilt the camera down towards the Aces side of the field. I'm going to unplug the headset microphones because I need to track down a few things to get ready for the broadcast tonight. But I do want to thank you for joining us again. We are going to have full coverage of tonight's action starting just a little before 7 o'clock. And while we are doing that, I'm going to just let you watch the action on the field here. I will unplug the headset microphones and go down to the field mics. And I will be joining you probably in about 15 minutes for right now to get the actual broadcast started for tonight's week number 9 football game between the Edgerton Bulldogs and the Hicksville Aces. But I do need to go down and grab some rosters and get some other things taken care of. So I will be leaving you. Like I said, I'll leave you with a shot of the Aces as they get warmed up and ready to go for tonight's game. And invite you to stay tuned, and we will be back, and we'll have all the action for you coming up right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel.
Junior class is selling Rise and Roll donuts. They're $3 each, 2 for $5, or a dozen for $25. All proceeds go to the senior trip.
Yeah. Like I said,
You said
normally there's
16
6.
kids?
Yeah. There were a bunch of them. I said normally. Normally we do it about 6:30. They have a time so that it ends, and you got a few moments, and then they go to the national anthem. But they're like 6:50. So I was glad I was here. You're really fast. So I got it on. That's the important thing. Got it on for the youngsters. Got it on for the kids.
Dollar reading's just not bad. Holy fuck. Okay, we're not live, right?
Well, the mic is, yeah, we are. Cool. So, no, I'm serious. As they started at 6:50.
Sorry.
That's right. Yeah. We apologize for Brian Williams' F-bomb. Any nasty letters be sent to Brian Williams
At
State Yard, County Road 8,
right next to Bill.
just across the street from a large field of corn and soybean.
Oh, wait a little bit. Try to get some more room.
Those cornbread muffins with the jalapenos look really good, but I knew that if I got those, they'd be like
Oh, you're good here. I got mine over there.
my wife and daughter.
But if you want, I'll have one. You have one of these, and the other two.
That works. Looking for Max kids. They usually are here. Usually.
We do give away a McDonald's gift card for the key play of the game, so sort of pay attention. Everybody has a really awesome play.
So no senior night?
No, they already did it. I was telling Jason, I got here, I came up, and I literally I got set up, and I was all set to go, and I walked next door, and I said, so when you do a senior night? I go, about 45 seconds. Back. So they did it like at 6:15 instead of 6:30. So I actually got it on, and I was like, I don't want to end the live stream and have to create another event or whatever. So I just told everybody, hey, we're going to keep it rolling. So we're live now. And I'm not into the field. That's what we can pan over and grab a can. We're going to have to do the national anthem and stuff. And across the way. If they come out and do the national thing with our song, okay. And we do the podcast version. Put Livingston on.
Put that down real quick. Veronica. One shows up sometimes in Hicksville. Yeah. She does the not burritos, but the yeah. She does that one.
Good evening, football fans. Welcome to Hicksville and an exciting meeting of high school football. Tonight, the visiting Edgerton Bulldogs, coached by Brody Flagel, will take on our own Hicksville Aces, coached by Justin Davis. The Board of Education, Superintendent, and Athletic Council of Hicksville High School extend to wish you a cordial welcome to tonight's football game. Both Hicksville High School and Edgerton High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the high standard of conduct and sportsmanship required during athletic competition.
It really is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America, and in respect for have served and who are currently serving to defend our freedoms, please stand as the Hicksville High School Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Zach Kohlmeyer, performs our national anthem.
We welcome you to Aces Field here in Hicksville, Ohio for week number 9 of the high school football campaign as the homestanding Aces are set to throw out the welcome mat to the visiting Bulldogs of Edgerton on Senior Night 2025 here at Aces Field. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television alongside Brian Williams operating the iPad Pro camera. He's filling in. Connor Myers not available tonight, and neither is Chris Warner, so I had to cash in a bunch of my chips and buy him a big thing of chili for the band boosters to get him to come out here tonight, but that's okay. It's worth it because Brian is one of the best cameramen that I've ever had working for me, so.
Wow.
That's true. That's true. You just do what you're told and you don't ask questions. So you're not like some of the other ones that are always like, well, shouldn't we do this? Shouldn't we do that? And no, just do your job. Anyway, we welcome you to Aces Field. And beautiful night. It's going to be a great night for football. The weather is absolutely perfect. A little bit cool. So, I don't know, Brian, maybe one of those nights you get into the second half of the third quarter, fourth quarter. Every now and then you get players that start to cramp up with the cool weather, so we'll see how that goes. But aside from that, again, senior night festivities, and we did start our live stream early at about 6:15 to bring you all of the senior recognitions for the youngsters who are participated in football, cross country, marching band, as well as cheerleading. Great group of young people. And then we rather than end it and start another live stream, we just sort of let the camera roll so you can sort of see the stuff that goes on down at the field as they do the coin toss and all that sort of stuff. And it gave us the opportunity. I had to run down and I had to grab a roster for the Bulldogs for tonight. And the band boosters are selling chili tonight. They have a bowl of chili and a piece of cornbread for $5. You can get to go for $10, which is 2 bowls of chili and a couple of pieces. So all I'm going to say is there might be a few big bowls of to-go chili and cornbread in a couple of vehicles here tonight.
Please try it.
Yeah,
it was really good.
It is really awesome. We want to thank all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here tonight. Our 4 diamond-level underwriting supporters are the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. And to our 1 gold-level underwriter, that's underwriting all of our football coverage in the GMC this year. That's Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates of Hicksville. Their main office located in Hicksville, Ohio. For the latest listings from Guilford Real Estate and the latest auction calendar, check them out online at guilford-realestate.com. Proud sponsors of the Key Play of the Game Award that we give out at the end of each of the varsity football contests we cover for the Aces. So Brian and I will be selecting an ace and handing that award out at the end of the game here tonight. Last week, it was quarterback Zane Smith earning the honor. So we'll see who picks that up here tonight. On the next to last week, hard to believe, but yeah, week number 9. Next week, Aces on the road. And I think I'm going to have the same crew. Brian's going to be with me. I'm not sure about whether Connor or Christopher will be able to come along, but we're going to be at the reservation in Fairview. Fairview, of course, having a great GMC season, although they are behind Paulding. Somebody needs to knock Paulding off in order for Fairview to have a share of the title. So we'll see the Panthers, I believe, are at Tenora tonight. So might be a good game. We'll have to see, and you can, if you want to check in on that. Of course, you'll want to watch our live stream primarily, but Tenora Rams Now Live will have live coverage of that for you tonight as well. Kickoff to Hicksville. It's senior night, and there we go. Breaking free out across midfield, brought down at about the 40. Make that about the 30. Oh, they're going to mark. The one official is saying at the 37-yard line. So a strong return, and the Aces, awesome field position to start off this first half of football. Smith working out of the shotgun, man in motion. Quick handoff. Turn of the corner. Number 12, Colin Level, down to near the 30. Put the nose of the football right on the 30. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Aces. So far, Hicksville with only one victory on the season. They'd like to pick up a GMC win here tonight on senior night. Again, wearing the all blacks as is traditional. Quick handoff, cross Zedike, straight ahead, might have got a couple. Edgerton was waiting for that one right up the gut. Zedike will pick up a couple, make it second. Oh, that will get him their first down. That's right, it was 2nd and 9. So they needed one. Zedike gets them 2. So 1st and 10, Hicksville at the Edgerton 28-yard line. Man in motion. Again, a quick handoff. And again, cross Zedike, but they sniffed that one out. Cross might have got a yard. Maybe no gain. Give him a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Aces. Smith, again, works out of the shotgun. Zedike, the lone back behind him. 3 wide out to the right side. Cross tries to throw it. A little bit of a bobble on the snap, and they're going to take him down back at about the 34. He had 3 wide receivers out on the far side and 1 on the near side towards us, plus, again, Zedike in the backfield with him. But the snap was a little errant, and Smith was bobbling it a little bit, and that gave Edgerton just enough time to be able to take him to the turf. Aces now with a 3rd and 17. Putting it to the air, and that's intercepted, and that's going to be trouble. Nobody between him and Pay Dirt. Down the field he goes, taking it to the house. Number 9, Parker Eldon with the pick 6. Takes it about 65 yards into the end zone to give the Bulldogs an early 6-0 lead. That's not what the Aces wanted to have happen here early on in the game. So they'll line up. It looks like they're going to try to kick it here. Their kicker, number 9, is again Parker Eldon, who had the interception for the TD. Eldon set. Kick is up. It looks good. And it is. So Eldon gets all 7 of those points.
There's a flag.
And a flag on the play, so maybe not. Well, they put the point on the scoreboard, but we'll wait and see.
Hicksville's still out, so.
Aces have huddled up on the far side of the field. They're staying there. And they're walking over to talk to Edgerton's coach. So we'll see what the determination is. Personal foul against Hicksville. They're going to just decline it. And the extra point will be good. So they did not indicate what type of personal foul it was. But the Bulldogs were like, nope, we'll take the point. Because even if they had accepted it, they'd have moved it a half the distance to the goal. So, I mean, I guess you could try to run it in for 2 points from 1 yard out instead of 2. But the Bulldogs say no, and they'll get ready to kick it off. And the Aces will get the ball for the second time here in this first quarter on a kickoff from the Bulldogs. Student section looks like they're having a good time here tonight. Of course, I don't know if you know this, Brian, for the home games this year, the cheerleaders, they have a shirt for like the fan of the game. And in the fourth quarter, depending on how much spirit you've shown, they have like a picture frame they hold up and they take a picture, and you get a T-shirt for the fan of the game, which has become a coveted trophy.
That is kind of cool. I like that.
A coveted trophy amongst the Aces student body. Only 5 of them given out this year. Tonight will be the last chance you have to get one. Rolling along the field, and it's through his hands. He'll scoop it up in the end zone. Working his way up, and he's going to be taken down around the 5-yard line. Is that level? Yeah, I think it was called a level. That one hit right in front of him. It was number 14. Jacoby Campbell. I stand corrected. So Campbell had it hit right in front of him, squirt into the end zone. He picked it up, and he was able to get it back out a little bit. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Aces, but it looks like down around the 4 or 5 yard line. Oh, they're going to say it was a touchback. When Campbell recovered the football in the end zone, they're saying his knee touched. So that'll bring it out to the 20, which is actually a good thing for the Aces. So Campbell puts his knee down trying to grab that football in the end zone. So it's a good thing. So I'd rather have 1st and 10 on the 20 than 1st and 10 on the 4, Brian. Here we go. Aces set. Man in motion. Quick handoff. That's Zedike. Zedike powering out to about the 25-yard line. Clock running. We're at 8:50 and counting. It'll be a 2nd and 5 for the Aces. Not much there. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Cross Zedike, he might have made it back to the 25. It'll be 3rd and 5 rather. No gain. Third and 5 from the Aces. 8 minutes and counting on the first quarter clock. Split backs behind, and one's in motion for Zane Smith. Nope. The quick handoff and trying to fake him out and take it right up the middle did not work again. And it'll be 4th and 5 now. Aces need to get across the 30-yard line to move the football, and I think I see level back there, which usually means it's going to be a punt. They'll set up like they're going to, but level will drop back to punt. Yep, there we go. High snap. Collin gets his foot into it. Good looking punt, too, and that's going to roll Ace's way. He'll pick up at the 30-yard line by the Bulldogs. And a good return. He's still on his feet across the 40 into Ace's territory, down around the 38-yard line. And this is going to be our first real look at the Edgerton Bulldogs offense, because the first time was a pick six on the defensive side. So here we go, our first look at their regular offense, as they'll have a 1st and 10 on the Aces 38-yard line. 7:01 to go. Their quarterback, number 2, is Maddox Baker. Baker dropping back, looking downfield. It's going to have a quick dump off, and it's dropped by number 22. And number 22 is not on my roster. So we'll have to track down who that is. Or see if we can pick it up from the field announcer. Quarterback keeper. And still working his way through, and that'll be close to first down yardage for Maddox Baker. And they'll say he picks up the necessary yardage, and it'll be a 1st and 10 down at the Aces 28. Baker. Maybe good for, I don't know, he might have even lost a yard on that one. And a flag thrown at the end of the play, which means there's probably some extracurriculars going on. So we'll wait for the call. Personal foul. Ooh. Giving him the business.
That's a new one.
That's an illegal hit. That's a hit around the waistline. Giving him the business. Okay. 15-yard penalty. That's what he said, though. Giving him the business. It's like a kidney punch, but I mean, it's meant for when you strike at the midsection. Now they're going to have another stoppage to talk about some things. Is this an official timeout? Yep. Well, I'm going to run next door real quick and see if I can find out who number 22 is.
Okay.
All right. Found out number 22 is Kellen Sanchez, who usually wears number 3, but he's wearing number 22 tonight. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line for the Bulldogs. About 5.5 minutes to go here in our first quarter. Baker puts it up. Did he catch it? He did. Jumped up and makes the grab. That's number 11, Carter Gibson, the 6-foot senior wide receiver. Put 6 next to his name, and it's 13-0 Edgerton, just like that. Another kick attempt coming here. Again, their kicker is Eldon, number 9. Eldon is the holder, and that looks good too, and it is. 14-0, and with 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go in our opening quarter, the Aces find themselves down by 2 touchdowns. They'll get ready to get the ball back, see if they can get something going offensively here at Aces Field on this Friday night. Glad to have you here with us, Bill Bryan. And we have our dialogue coach and consultant, Jason, that is here with us up in the press box as well. We're glad to have you with us in week number 9, last home game of the season for the Bulldogs, or excuse me, for the Aces. Ooh, Wayne Trace leading Fairview in the first quarter, 7-0. Will the Apaches take their second loss of the night?
They will not.
Well, we'll see.
They will.
We're going to be there next week. Looking forward to it. We always enjoy going to the other GMC schools for away games, and we really do enjoy going over to the reservation in Fairview. And we are really looking forward to it. They usually have some pretty good hospitality. And if not, then it's nice when you know people. You can just get a hold of Mr. Singer and go, what the heck? Come on, man. No, but we have a good time over there all the time. There's a pretty good restaurant in downtown Sherwood, too. I'm not going to say the name because they don't underwrite us, but it's a fun place to go before or after the game.
Not saying it's Iron Horse.
No, we're not saying that.
No, we're not.
And I'm going to dock you now. You owe me $10. Or I'll make the owner of the Iron Horse buy me like $30 worth of pull tabs at some place, because I go there every once in a while when I'm invited. But I'm not invited very often because the people that have the membership there and that are allowed to bring in guests are kind of jerks.
Right.
All right, now back to football before I get I'm going to have HIX-TV board members saying, hey, what the heck? What are you talking about? Come on. All right, here we go. Aces with the football. They're down 2 scores. They need to put together a good offensive series here. Still on his feet, and a good run out and past the 40-yard line for Zedike. Cross is going to move the chains for him. I think that's the best run from scrimmage they've had so far this evening. Today was a day off for the students, actually. They had parent-teacher conferences this week. Oh, there's I don't know whether is it going to be a false start or an encroachment call. Encroachment. So that'll give them an extra 5. It'll be 1st and 5 now. Parent-teacher conferences at Hicksville on Wednesday and Thursday, which meant they had a day off today for the student body and the teachers both. So I hope everybody at Hicksville enjoyed the 3-day weekend, or are enjoying the 3-day weekend.
You know they did.
Well, they still got 2 more days to enjoy, too. Quick handoff. Not that time. I think he might lose a yard. Back to the 45-yard line, a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 6 now from the 45. Hard count, but again, this time, Bulldogs don't flinch. Smith puts it in the air, and he had a receiver, but he just was a little bit too far out in front of him. Intended receiver was Paxton Yoder, And it was about a foot in front of him. Hits the turf, and it'll be incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6. Again, ball right at the 45-yard line for the Aces. Wanting to try to break in, at least try to break into Edgerton territory here tonight. 3:54 to go here in our opening quarter. Smith rolling out. Nope.
Oh,
The ball is loose. Smith hit back at about the 32-yard line. The ball popped out, and we'll see whether it's a fumble and a recovery if he was down by contact. Yeah, they're saying it's Edgerton's ball. So the Bulldogs with a hard hit on Zane Smith. He coughs up the football, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on the Aces' 33-yard line, as the woes just continue to pile on for the Aces here tonight. And a whistle. And a timeout called by the Aces. Well, we'll take the time to say a big thank you to the first of our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters this evening, and that's our good friends at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you're looking for something brand new or pre-owned, a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. And remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. We want to thank them. It's been it's been at least 16 years since I started this job that they have always been there to underwrite our Aces Sports coverage. We hope that you will thank them as well. Remember, anytime you see Aces Sports action on HIX-TV, any sport we cover, any level of play, any broadcast platform, they're the ones that help make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. Here we go. Quick pitch. Still on his feet. Stiff arm. First down yardage, and he'll step out of bounds on the far side of the field. That was Parker Eldon getting the carry on the quick pitch off from Maddox Baker, and that'll move the chains. Campbell was the one that finally knocked him out of bounds, but not before he went the 10 yards necessary to move the chains. And now a quick handoff to Kellen Sanchez, wearing number 22. And a flag thrown at the end of the play. Again, flag thrown at the end of the play after the whistle was blown. 2 flags, as a matter of fact. One at about the 28-yard line. A face mask against the Aces. Tack on 15 more. Well, maybe it was a 5-yarder. We'll see. I think that did he indicate the personal foul, Brian? I
didn't see it, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, it's personal foul. Yep. When he goes more than 5 yards, that's the personal foul variety. And another first down for the Bulldogs down to the 12-yard line, as they look to see if they can strike again in the first quarter, go up by 3 scores. Caught, and that'll be 6. Baker to Sanchez into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Putting them up 20-0, barring the conversion attempt. I got a gal down in the student section that's got a light-up skirt. That's kind of cool. Up, and that looks to be good again. 3 for 3 now for their kicker, Parker Eldon. 3:19 to go still in the first quarter. Aces down by 3 touchdowns. And, of course, if they're down by more than 30 points at halftime, that'll be the running clock for the second half. And they're only 9 points away from that. So the Aces will get ready to get the football back once again. I want to say a word of congratulations, too, to the Lady Aces volleyball team. They finished their season last night at Tenora. They lost in their sectional semifinal to the Liberty Center Tigers. And it was not the best of seasons record-wise for the Lady Aces. But throughout the season, they continued to improve. And even though it was kind of tough going for them, sometimes they never gave up and they never stopped playing 100%. Proud of all of them. It was a lot of fun to and a privilege to broadcast their matches throughout the season. And so we want to tip our hat to Coach Samantha Lavin and all of the gals on the Lady Aces volleyball squad. I look forward. I'm going to drop by and I don't know. I might have some goodies to hand out for them at their banquet coming up in a week or so. Kind of a thank you. It was a lot of. Again, it wasn't the best of seasons record-wise, but it was a lot of fun covering them throughout the 2025 season. Ball scooped up and pushed out of bounds at about the 37, 38-yard line. I think it was Taylor that might have made the grab for the Aces. And again, put it at the, it looks like about the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for Hicksville. 3:13 to go. Back at quarterback for this snap is number 12. Colin Level, and Level will take it up until about the 45-yard line. And it looks like Level's going to stay in as Smith is out as a wide receiver. So Level back in at QB. Quarterback keeper, Level around the corner. Level, a good run. Level off down the sideline. Turning on the Jets, cuts it back inside. They trip him up inside the 25. He's down at about the 24, 23-yard line. That's the best offensive play so far tonight for the Aces from Colin Level, and the quarterback keeper. He takes it down, but there's a flag on the play. Everybody's walking back. And that's going to be a hold. That'll move it all the way back to the 35-yard line. So the reason why Level found that seam and was able to rock it down the field was because there was a hold helping him do it. So second now and 13. Back at the 35-yard line. Level will stay in as the QB. And this time there'll be a, and I think that'll be an illegal formation or, yep, illegal procedure. A false start or procedure call. Kind of saw that when Level jumped away before the ball snapped. I think if you're going to run that kind of wildcat type of thing, the quarterback has to be set. I think the Detroit Lions found that out the hard way against Kansas City. Same way Goff lined up and then moved. and they lost a touchdown that way in the NFL. So here we go. Handoff. Nope. Nope. Down to maybe the 31, 32-yard line where they stack him up. Cross Zedike doing what he can, but with a minute 30 clock still rolling. Ball only advanced to the 32-yard line. The Aces have to get the ball to the 48-yard line to move the chains. Smith back in as quarterback now. High snap, quick pitch out. Nope. As soon as he catches it, he's taken down. He might have got a couple yards. It'll be fourth and about 15. Under a minute to go as we click down the final seconds of this first quarter. Nose of the football on the 35-yard line. It'll be fourth and 13 for the Aces. And I believe Levels back there to punt the football away. Yep. Yeah, high snap. Oh, Level's going to hang on to it. Going to see what he can do. Level turns the corner across the 45. He's going to get a first down. Colin Level. What a play. A fake field or fake punt. They get it to the 48-yard line of the Bulldogs. And that'll be a first down for the Aces. Colin Level getting the job done with the fake punt. 23 seconds. They'll stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Here we go. Zane Smith back at quarterback. Quick snap, handoff. Nope, it's a throw. Caught, and forward progress might have got him a yard or two. Level made the catch, but as soon as he caught it, he was pushed back. They're going to give him a yard, make it 2nd and 9. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. That'll do it. We've played the first 12 minutes. At the end of the first quarter, it's the visiting Edgerton Bulldogs leading the Aces here on senior night, 21-0, your first quarter score. Take some time here between quarters to say a big thank you to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. Located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, they offer solutions to business and industry like welding, powder coating, safety equipment, and so much more. And they're looking to add to their roster. If you're interested in a great place to start a career, a second career, add to the skills you already have, go online to aptmfg.com/careers. That'll take you to their webpage that lists all of the opportunities that they have available. Many of them come with specialized training or certification opportunities. You can fill out an application online, upload your resume. They would love to hear from you. And who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing team. We've had the privilege going out there and touring their facilities a couple of times. It is one of the cleanest, safest factories I have ever seen. And a great bunch of people to work for, Tony Nicewander and all the gang. We want to thank them so very much for their continued diamond level support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on HIX-TV. We hope that you will do the same. Our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Level takes a snap. Level turns the corner. Level gets some first down yardage. He'll take it inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. As the Aces cooking here on their best offensive series yet tonight. Man in motion, that's Level. Quick snap, handoff to Zedike, and they catch Cross at about the line of scrimmage. He might have got a little bit. Maybe give him one. Okay, 2nd and 9. Smith gets the ball away. Caught. What a great catch. Jacoby Campbell pulls it in, takes him down to the 15-yard line. First and 10 Aces from the Bulldogs' 15-yard line. Another quick handoff. Not much there. Zedike might have got a yard. It looks like they brought him down right at about the line of scrimmage. Yeah, make it 2nd and 10. 10-15 and the clock rolling here in the second quarter. Smith puts the ball in the air, tipped, almost picked off. Oh, man. Carter Gibson for the Bulldogs got his mitt on it. He was juggling the ball and it hit the turf. The Aces are lucky because if he'd had that under control, there was a whole lot of empty field ahead of him between him and the end zone. And we're going to have a meeting of the minds now. Right now it's an incompletion and 3rd and 10 for the Aces. So the officials are calling it a timeout. They're discussing something. And they're saying, yep, incomplete pass. I guess maybe they were wondering if it might have been like a handoff or a lateral. I didn't think it was. But if it was a backward pass, even though he dropped it, if it was a backward pass and it was batted like that, it would have been a live ball. But I don't think it was. Nope. Waited too long and Smith gets taken down back at about the 23-24 yard, about the 22-23 yard line to make it 4th down and a bunch. 4th and 18 now. So the Aces, I don't know if they've got anybody with a leg to try to hit it from here. So it looks like they're going to go for it. Ball's up and nobody there. Threw it to the center of the end zone, but his two receivers were a good 10 yards in either direction on the either side of it. The ball will fall down and the Aces will turn it over on downs at the 22-yard line to the Edgerton Bulldogs. It started off as a really great offensive series. Great catch and run. Jacoby Campbell got him down in the red zone, but the Aces not able to make anything happen after that. And they'll go back on defense now. 9:06 to go before halftime. I know the Aces Pride is planning on being on the field to entertain on senior night here tonight at halftime. I think the Bulldogs marching band is here as well. Ball's up. Oh! It would have been a spectacular one-armed grab from Carter Gibson, but didn't quite have the distance or the arm length. Off the tips of his finger, incomplete. It'll be 1st and 10, or 2nd and 10 now, rather, from the 22-yard line. Baker with the snap. Baker powering forward, hands onto it himself. Baker will pick up about 3. Looks like he actually got more closer to 5. Second down for 2nd and 6. They're going to give him 4. 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. Out to the 27-yard line. And timeout. Happy to help you out, Brian. 3rd and 6 coming up, 8:24 to go. Timeout on the field. That will be the first timeout called by the Bulldogs. They lead 21-0, and they could tell there was a little bit of confusion there as they were getting set up for that offensive play. So they'll call the TO, both Edgerton and Hicksville, with 2 remaining for their balance of the first half. All right, teams will come back out onto the field. And we'll get ready to get things started once again. Rolling out. Ball in the air. And caught. Sanchez makes the grab out at about the 38-yard line. That'll move the chains. So another set of downs for the Bulldogs with 8:19 to go here. Quick snap. And out near the 45. Put it at the 44. And that'll be 2nd down and about 5. Again, they're kind of in a bit of a hurry up, and that'll be near the 1st down mark. That carried by number 13, Tucker Curl. Curl gets him out, and they're going to give him the 1st down. Nose of the football touch the 50. And again, a quick snap. Baker puts the ball up, and it is caught by Eldon, and Eldon will step out of bounds at about the 40-yard line to make it, they're going to give him the 1st down. They are. Catching a gain of 10. And again, they're staying in the hurry up. Eldon in motion. Baker. Baker looking downfield, puts the ball in the air, caught. Nice run, spin move, and down at about the 27-yard line for Mason Eldon, number 12. And they're not going to give the Aces much time to think. They're doing like I said, they're in the hurry up. They're going. Quick handoff. Up the gut to the 25. He was already down by contact, and looks like he might have been hurt on that play. And we're going to have an official timeout for the injured player. And we'll see what number he is. He's laying, we can't see his number from the vantage point that we have. But he advanced the ball down to about the 25-yard line. Well, they're going to mark it actually at the 27. And the training crew, the trainers are out there taking a look at him, making sure he's okay. So we'll see how things go. But when he hit the turf, he just curled up into kind of the fetal position. You could tell that he was in some pain and some discomfort. Again, we are getting close to wrapping up our fall sports coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. I think the cross country is pretty much wrapped up. And, of course, we had our final volleyball coverage last night over at Tenora. Aces have one more game after tonight. We do not anticipate them having enough computer points to go into week 11. And then after that, we'll sort of be on hiatus sports-wise for about 4 weeks, give or take. We'll resume. We'll switch over to the winter sports. Was it number 13? Yeah, that's Tucker Curl. Got his bell rung on that play. And we'll begin our winter sports coverage with girls basketball action, which I think I don't have the calendar in front of me, but I think our first girls basketball coverage from the Red Zone at Hicksville High School will be on either the Friday or the Saturday before Thanksgiving. So, and then we'll look forward to lots of basketball coverage. And hopefully, between Brian and my wrestling gals, we'll cover some wrestling action for you during the winter sports season as well. All right, back out onto the field. 7:19 to go before halftime. Edgerton with the ball. They are driving 1st and 10 on the Aces' 27-yard line. The scoreboard says 25, but that is not correct. Airing it out, and he'll overthrow his receiver.
No. Touchdown.
He caught it?
Yeah.
He must have been tiptoeing on the sideline when he did. I thought it was out of bounds from our vantage point. But that is a catch for Kellen Sanchez to make it 27-0. Extra point to make it 28-0. And to make the Aces really start to sweat, if they get any more points before halftime, they'll have the running clock to deal with in the second half. That kick is up. It's a line drive. It clears the uprights. It's good. 28-0 Edgerton. As the Aces are back on their heels early here on senior night 2025. We do, though, want to, again, congratulate and wish the best to all the seniors. They were recognized before the game. A lot of fine young men and women representing not only the football team, but also the cheerleaders, the cross-country runners, and the marching band. Matter of fact, I'm looking forward next week at the weekly Rotary meeting on Tuesday at noon. I believe the Rotary's guests are going to be the seniors from the football team that'll be joining us for lunch. Always a great time. And I think the Rotary Exchange student has a birthday coming up, too, so we may have to find some person to, like, buy her a birthday cake or whatever to take to the Rotary. Put some sparklers on it. She's from Hungary. She's the Rotary Exchange student visiting Hicksville this year. So the Bulldogs are going to get ready to punt it away, or not punt it, kick it away. Aces look ready to get the football back. Level is their deep man. Campbell is back there as well. So we'll see how things work out here. Edgerton's kicker again, number 9, is Parker Eldon. Eldon, kind of a short hopper, and it bounces off one of the Aces backmen. Level picks it up back at about the 15-yard line. Level still on his feet. Level on the sideline. A great return for Colin Level across the 40-yard line out to about the 43 or 44. Colin Level been having a pretty good game here tonight. He's made some outstanding plays. And see where they are going to mark him officially. It looks like the 41 is where they're going to say he stepped out of bounds on the far sideline. But then we're going to march it back 10. So, holding call on the return. That'll back them up 10, and it'll be the Aces ball 1st and 10 on the 31 rather than the 41-yard line. Level in motion. Quick handoff to Zedike, and Zedike will plow ahead for maybe a couple. Let's see if they're going to give him 2 or 3. They're going to give him 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 34-yard line. Clock rolling, 6:22 and counting. Quarterback keeper trying to turn the corner and out to about the 40-yard line for Zane Smith. Nope, I take that back. That was Level got the snap. Colin Level comes in, takes a direct snap, and he'll take it out to the 40-yard line to make it 3rd and 1. Snap, Level, powering forward. I don't think he made it. He's going to be about a half a yard short. It'll be 3rd and inches. So Level stayed in behind center, got the snap. He got him about a half a yard. They needed 1. They got him 18 inches. Here we go. 4th and inches. Level and Smith will switch. Smith under center. They're crouching down. Nope. They might have. I think they might have been trying to do something along the lines of the tush push, the brotherly shove, but didn't happen, and they're going to lose. They're going to lose that half yard, or maybe even more. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Aces 39-yard line. So the quarterback sneak to try to pick up the half yard fails. And with under 5 minutes to go, the Bulldogs back in action on offense with a short field to go before halftime. And like I said, if they put one in, quick hit, and that's caught. Solid run out to down to near the 20-yard line. Orlando Puente made the catch, and Puente takes it down to about the 21-yard line. Again, if Edgerton can put another one in the end zone here or kick a field goal, they'll institute the running clock for the second half against the Aces. Another quick handoff. Again, that's Puente. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Orlando Puente, 2 carries, and into the end zone he goes. And that'll make it 34-0 with the PAT pending for the Aces. And still over 4.5 minutes to go in the second half. Eldon back to kick. Snap, down, up, looks good, is good. Eldon he's a kicker, man. He's got the job done. He's 5 for 5 here tonight. And with that, it's 35-0 Edgerton. 4:37 to go, and the Aces really behind the 8 ball now. They need to score points before halftime, or they're going to be dealing with the running clock. And as we already know, unfortunately, the running clock in the second half can make short work. It's even harder to try to get back into a football game. So the Aces getting ready to receive the kickoff and trying to put something together. They've come close. They've had a couple of pretty decent offensive series. Great work by both, again, Jacoby and by Level that have moved them down, but they've stalled when they get to about that 15-yard line, and they have stalled so far this evening. So we'll see if they can put one together here and try to get that goose egg off the board before halftime. Bill Murphy and Brian Williams were your crew here tonight for Hicksville Community Television. So glad to have you with us. Our last home football game of the season. Hard to believe. It doesn't seem like it's been 9 weeks. It's flown right by. But again, we want to thank you for your viewership, for the many that have been with us every single week, the nice comments that we have received. And again, we want to thank everybody here at the Hicksville Schools Athletic Department as well. And we'll do that when we wrap things up here. All right, here we go. Eldon puts his foot into it. It's going to come down and roll out of bounds. They'll throw the flag at about the 23, 24-yard line. Kick out of bounds. And that'll move it out with the 35-yard line. Yep. Yep. So put the nose of the football on the 35-yard line, and that's where the Aces will set up shop for this offensive series. 4:37, a lot of time to work with. 2 timeouts left for Hicksville as well, so no need to, well, you got to be concerned actually down, by 5 scores. But direct snap to Zedike, and Zedike is going to get him about a yard. We've been playing football for about an hour now, so you're near 8 o'clock. Glad to have you here with us. Smith going to come up under center, or in the shotgun behind center. Level in motion. Hand off to Zedike. Zedike explodes forward, and Cross is going to get out to about the 42-yard line. Make it second and manageable. Second and about 3. Or make that 3rd and 3, excuse me. Football right on the 43-yard line. They got to, so make 3rd and 2. They got to get across the 45 to move the chains. So 3rd and manageable for the Aces. Hand off, and I think he got it. Cross Zedike dove forward, and I think he stuck the football out as his knee touched, and that should move the chains. It does. 3:08 to go. The Aces get it out to the 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Could have waited for tomorrow for this. Okay.
Handoff, powering forward, turned back at about the 49-yard line. Level. Got popped, but he'll take it out to about the 49, a pickup of 4 to make it 2nd and 6. Clock continues to roll as the Aces have been keeping it on the ground. Closing in on 10 seconds on the play clock. Level in motion. Quick throw by Smith, batted away and incomplete. Make it 3rd and 6 now for the Aces. Campbell, the intended receiver, but again, one of the Bulldogs defenders got a paw on it and knocked it to the turf. Football right on the 50-yard line. Third and 5, a long 6. Hand off to Level. Level gets some first down yardage. Still on his feet. Level battling. And they'll take him down at about the 35-yard line. Colin Level getting the job done. Moving the chains. Clock will pause momentarily while the chain gang moves it down. 1st and 10 for the Aces at the Bulldogs' 35-yard line. Quick handoff. Level takes it down to the 30. Second down and about 5. Aces still taking their time, though. Down 35. A score again would alleviate the running clock. But under a minute now. Hand off to Level. Level gets them the first down. He'll pick up a few extra. He's going to be down at around the 20-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Colin Level. 51 seconds to go as the Aces just outside the red zone. Level and Zedike split backs on either side of Smith. Smith gives it to Zedike. This time he's going to lose yardage. Zedike going to be brought down about the 22, it looks like. And the Aces want to talk about it. Yeah, they need to. 35 seconds left. Like I said, they need to score here to alleviate the running clock in the second half. They had a 1st and 10 on the 20, and again, Zedike's run gets stopped in the backfield for a loss of 2 to make it 2nd and about 12. So Hicksville burns their second of the 3 timeouts they have in the first quarter. Again, we'll look forward to halftime. Edgerton's marching band will take the field first to entertain the crowd, and then that'll be followed by the Aces Pride marching band on senior night, recognizing their seniors, and I think they've got 8 of them. Got a pretty good announcer for the Aces Pride marching band here on the field. At least that's what people say. Many people say it.
No comment. It's not what I heard.
Yeah. Aces back out onto the field. One of the things I really enjoy is being able to do some announcing for the Aces Pride marching band. privileged to do it, and I'm so grateful that they think of me every year. All right, Smith, ball in the air, and incomplete. That'll make it 3rd and 12. Clock will stop on the incomplete pass. The Aces still have 31 seconds. They've got a 3rd down play, and they can take a shot at it on 4th down, too. And I'm sure they will be in 4-down territory at this point in the game and at this part of the field. Quick snap, and that's going to be a penalty because for some reason, Zane Smith broke formation and held up his hands like, what's going on, and started walking towards the sideline, and they snapped the ball to Zedike. So Smith did not get set. That's going to cost him 5. I'm going to call that an illegal shift. Oh, man. And now it's going to be 3rd and 16. And they still don't know what's going on. They've blown the whistle. Smith will come back, and they'll quickly shuffle people around. Are they going to need to take a timeout here? They're down to 5 seconds on the play clock. 4. They get the play away. Smith puts it up. And that might have been almost intercepted by number 15, Asher France. But it'll be incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down and 16 for the Hicksville Aces with 24 seconds to go. Smith, ball in the air, intercepted. Right to him, and a return that again is number 22. Sanchez still on his feet. Sanchez going to be knocked out of bounds after crossing midfield.
And a flag.
A flag on the play. So we'll wait and see how this is going. Right now, Sanchez intercepted the football. And they're saying he took it almost to the 41-yard line of the Aces. And they're going to... So right now they are marking it at the 43-yard line. So we'll wait and see how this is going to shuffle out here. Right now they put the down marker at about the 43-yard line of the Aces. And then the flag is against Hicksville. So they're moving it forward another 15. So it'll be 1st and 10 Edgerton at the Aces 27-yard line. Ten seconds to go. And they're going to see if they can launch one here. Or they're going to just sort of run it out. Still on his feet, and that'll do it. Time will expire. He made it to about the 20-yard line, their quarterback, Maddox Baker. And that will do it. We are at the half. And at the intermission, it's the visiting Edgerton Bulldogs leading the Aces 35-0, the halftime score. At halftime, I want to say a quick thank you as we get ready for the bands to take the field to Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates of Hicksville, Ohio, They are proud sponsors of the Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Key Play of the Game Award that we give out at the end of each GMC varsity football match that we cover here on Hicksville Community Television. And if you are interested in real estate, if you're looking to buy or sell commercial, residential, agricultural, industrial, whatever the case may be, you'll want to work with a realtor, and Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering is there to help you out. And remember, if you're interested in a property, even if it isn't listed by Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering, they can still answer your questions and show you that property if you like. And if you want to get the very latest listings, you can either stop by their main office in Hicksville, Ohio, or check them out online at guilford-realestate.com. You can also go online for their latest auction calendar. Want to thank them so very much for their gold level underwriting of all of our Aces GMC football coverage this year here on Hicksville Community Television, as well as their sponsoring of the Key Play of the Game award, at the end of each football. I've got a couple of good candidates so far for the Aces here tonight. We'll see how that goes. But again, a big thank you to them. We hope that you will thank them as well. Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at guilford-realestate.com. With that, I'm going to step aside. We're going to unplug the headset microphones, go down to the field mics, and bring you the halftime entertainment right here on HIX-TV.
Evans. Tonight's show is entitled Pitch Black. We invite you into a world where sound and shadow collide, where intensity, mystery, and energy emerge from the darkness. The band opens tonight with a groundbreaking hit which became known for its grinding beat and haunting six-bar line, cementing its place as one of the Rolling Stones' most iconic works. We begin with Painted Black. Our next song went on to cover the most recognizable and best-selling rock anthems in history. Rock out with us to AC/DC's Back in Black. Lisa Doctor, Piper Stafford, Ollie Osterman, Paige Lane, Libby Sheets, Jasmine Gillespie, and the only guy in Hicksville with an announcing voice that's almost as good as mine, Mr. Colton Hancock. Thank you all for your years of service and participation in the band program, and for setting a prime example for future Hicksville band members. We wish you the best of luck as you pursue your future endeavors. Thank you, seniors. Let's give them a round of applause. Our final song this evening was released in 2006. This sweeping anthem combines elements of punk,
alternative and symphonic rock, inspiring a generation with its message of perseverance in the face of darkness. We conclude our show with Welcome to the Black Parade, featuring trumpet soloist Aurora Stevenson.
around or not?
Let me see if they put 3 minutes back. Sure. Senior project business after hours. Well, because it costs $10, $50 to sell.
Yeah, she's kind of.
This also is $5,000 to be able to put up 50 cameras with a veterinary side. And that was at the business after hours.
She had a little bit of soap to that honey back, and she did not. And then she went. And then she got my hair. You should be at home base with me, Gabby. It's really just me picking.
We welcome you back to the press box here at Aces Field on this senior night. Hope you enjoyed the halftime entertainment from both the Edgerton Bulldogs and the Aces Pride marching bands. And we've run through the 20-minute halftime clock. We've got the 3-minute warm-up clock rolling for us right now as we'll get ready for the second half of action, and it is going to be a uphill climb for the Aces. If you are just joining us at halftime, the Bulldogs leading Hicksville tonight here on senior night 35-0. So we will have the running clock instituted to at least start the second half. The Aces will have to get that score differential down below 30 points to return the clock to normal operation. Aside from that, though, we're glad to have you here with us. It's been a beautiful night for football. Very pleasant temperatures. Not too warm, not too cold. We've been up here in the past where it's been hot and humid like you would not believe. And we've also had a few nights where we've been here and we were ready to, chop up some of the kindling and start a fire because it was so darn cold. But very pleasant here tonight. And we are so glad to have you with us. Again, we want to say a big quick thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible. Our 4 diamond-level underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio. Our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. The Hicksville Pharmacy, right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio, your good neighbor pharmacy. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, again, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. And, of course, our gold-level underwriter underwriting all of our Aces GMC football coverage in 2025, Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates of Hicksville, Ohio. Thanks to all of them. Well, the Aces back onto the field as well as the Bulldogs, getting ready to get things started. For half number 2, down 35-0. Week number 9, it is senior night and the last home game of the 2025 season here at Aces Field. And again, it's been a tough year for the Aces, so we are not anticipating them getting enough computer points to be able to play in week number 11. We'll wait. No, we will check. We do our due diligence. Brian, of course, running our iPad Pro camera tonight is a Fairview alum, and he's a little worried about his Apaches. They're only up by a couple heading into halftime. 9-7, I think, was the score.
Definitely not worried.
Yeah, you're not worried. Okay. And, of course, we haven't seen anything. I haven't had a chance. I was hoping to be able to have a little chance, but I was doing some announcing over halftime. So I know that the Rams are hosting Paulding, who is undefeated tonight. So that game is on Tenor Rams Live. And we haven't had a chance to check because we'll see if we can maybe pick up a score there. Aces will be kicking the football off to Edgerton to start the second half. Edgerton won the toss and deferred. And here we go. A squib kick picked up at the 40-yard line, out to the 45, the 46, and that's where they will stop him. So Good hands on the Edgerton side of the football as they'll start off with some prime field position. And again, we do have the running clock, so again, the clock is not stopping. Right now, from now on, unless the Aces get the margin under 30 points, the only time the clock will stop is if there is a score that will stop for the extra point conversion, if there is a change of possession, or if there's an injury or a timeout. That's it. Quick handoff. And again, that is number 23, Orlando Puente. And Puente takes it across midfield into Aces territory, picking up about 8 yards to make it 2nd and 2. And again, it looks like they're doing a little bit of this hurry up that they were doing towards the end of the first half. Caught. That's Sanchez. Sanchez, first down yardage inside the 40, and they'll take him down at about the 37. Move the chains. Edgerton, again, one of the 3 top teams in the GMC from the get-go. As we went through the first 3 games of the season, the non-conference games, there were 3 teams that were undefeated. The undefeated teams were Paulding, Edgerton, and Fairview. And since then, both Edgerton and Fairview have picked up a loss. Paulding is the lone undefeated team left. Turn in the corner, and they'll drag him down just outside the 30-yard line at about the 31. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 3 or 4. Third and 3. Another quick handoff. That again going to Sanchez. Sanchez looks like he bought him another set of downs. He did. Lateraled out, caught, shakes a tackle, dives forward to about the 22-yard line. That was Parker Eldon. Also their kicker, Eldon to the 22 for 2nd down and about 7. Dropping back, in trouble, throws it away, caught. What a great throw and catch. Down to the 10-yard line, and a flag at the end of the play. Reception by number 12, Mason Eldon. Eldon, right at around the 10-yard line, went down, and a flag thrown. A block in the back against the Edgerton Bulldogs. So that will back it up. So from the end of the play was blown dead at the 11-yard line, so they'll back him up from that point. So that'll take it back to the 21-yard line. It'll still be 2nd down, but they will actually pick up yardage on even with the penalty. It'll now be 2nd and about 5. So the ball at the 21-yard line. Ball's in the air and over the heads of Mason Eldon, and that'll bring up 3rd down. And they're saying 3rd and 7. Well, it looks like 3rd and 6 to me, but either way, clock continuing to roll under 7 minutes now. It'll go fast here in this 2nd quarter. Ball at the 22-yard line. Rolling out, looking downfield, nothing there. He'll reverse his field and go the other way. Being pursued, and he'll throw it and almost intercepted off the hands of Colin Level. And if Level had caught that, he'd have been able to motor down. He might not have made it all the way, but Level probably would have been able to get a good 20, 30 yards. But that'll bring up 4th down. And I'm assuming at this point in the game and at this part of the field, they're going to be in 4-down territory. And it looks like that's exactly what the case is going to be. Maddox Baker again puts a man in motion. Baker with the snap. Baker dropping back. Baker ball batted at the line. Jaden Castillo batting that ball down. A great defensive play. And the Aces will take over on downs, 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line. So credit Castillo with the defensive play of the night so far. Level takes the snap. Level, they cat him in the backfield. He's going to be dropped for no gain. Level able to get back to him. He might have even picked up a yard. Give him, make it 2nd and 9. Level got out to about the 23. Quick handoff, spin move, still on his feet, Level. Battling forward out to about the 29. That'll make it 3rd and about, well, it's a long 3 or a short 4. Officially 3rd and 4 for the Aces. Ball out to their 29-yard line. They need to get to about the 33. Quick handoff. And they'll be shy out to about the 30. Zedike with the carry. 31, that'll make it 4th and 1 for the Aces. Level with the handoff, and that, well, it's going to be close.
First down.
Zedike, they're going to give it to him.
Yep.
Zedike got the yardage they needed. That'll move the chains and get the Aces a fresh set of downs. Under 3 minutes to go, though, with the running clock as we're steaming right through this third quarter. Quick snap to Level. Level keeps it. Level powers forward out to about the 39-yard line. They're going to say his knee went down at about the 38. Oh, yeah, the guy that said he wasn't able to work tonight just showed up down there. That's all right. He missed out on all the freebies. Direct snap to Zedike. Zedike ahead, and he'll be about a yard shy of moving the chains. Quick snap. Another quarterback keeper. First down yardage. Level gets across the 45 to about the 47 when he's escorted out of bounds by Parker Eldon. But the Aces keep the ball moving and get themselves 4 more. They move the chains. And we'll see if they can get another play in before the third quarter expires here. Again, the Aces not really working in the hurry up or anything. This game is kind of out of reach. But they would like to at least avoid the shutout if possible. Smith, the handoff. Breaking through and still on his feet. Zedike. Zedike inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. That'll get the Aces another first down, and that'll wrap up quarter number 3. We've played 3. End of the third here at Aces Field tonight. It's the Edgerton Bulldogs leading the Aces 35-0. And we'll have some time here to say a big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, our friends at the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, and so much more. Next time you're in downtown Hicksville, stop in and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated truly makes. And, of course, if you want to get the very latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more, feel free to give them a call, 419-542-6218. They'll be happy to help you out. We want to thank the Myers family so much. Oh, they're giving away 2 shirts tonight for the Aces fan of the night. I know somebody that's been really wanting one. Oh, no, that was a bad throw. Anyway. Again, we want to thank the Myers family so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. We hope that you will do the same. The Hicksville Pharmacy, once again, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. I'm going to see if, I know Connor's been trying to get that shirt all season long, but I don't think he got it tonight either. Oh, well. Back in action, and that will be pretty much a carry for no gain. Second and 10 now for the Aces, 11:25. The clock rolling again, continuous clock here in the second half. The Aces down 35-0. Snap. Quarterback keeper. Powering forward down to the 30. Level. Taking over in this game. He's been he and Zane Smith have been kind of going back and forth with the quarterbacking duties, and Level has really had a good showing here tonight. It's not reflected on the scoreboard, but he's been running hard and making some great plays this evening. Another quick snap. Around the corner. Level cuts back in, down near the 15. They're going to stop him just shy of that at about the 17-yard line. Puente got him. And should the Aces score here, if they get in and get 6 points, they will put the clock back to normal operation because it'll be less than a 30-point margin. Quick pass to Level, working his way down to about the 5. And we've got an injury on the field. And a timeout. They will stop the clock as there's an injured player from the Aces on the field. He's got his helmet off. It's number 64. Curtis Wonderly. And he's hopping off the field. He doesn't want to have the team lose their momentum. Wonderly looks like he's got an injury to his left leg as he hops off the field. And both squads, I don't know if anybody called the timeout or if it's an official timeout, but now that he is cleared off the field, he should, if it was an official timeout, they should be restarting the clock here shortly. Whistle blows, and yep, they'll start the clock right back up as soon as Wonderly was up and out of the field to play completely. I guess they were right on the sideline and they wanted them to move him a little further off, so they did that. And now we're ready to resume. Smith, handoff. Zedike, spin move, Zedike into the end zone, touchdown. Cross Zedike puts the Aces on the board. Makes it a 35-6 game, but most importantly, it's now only a 29-point margin. So I believe that will put the clock back into normal operations. So if anybody wanted to get out of here and get to some certain place by like 10 o'clock tonight, they're out of luck. Well, you still have time. It's only 8:53. That's the actual time. Not only just the time on the scoreboard, but it is the actual time. It is 8:53 p.m. Ace is going to go for 2. Man in motion. Zedike throws it out over the head. Incomplete. Zedike couldn't get a hand on it. So the conversion attempt fails. But the Aces at least get on the scoreboard and make it a 29-point game. 35-6. And they'll get ready to kick it off to the Bulldogs. And I got a moment here. I can take a pull on my soda here. Needed that. He's getting ready to have a coughing fit. We'll try to do a kind of a quick wrap up here. We've already thanked most of our diamond level supporters and our gold level underwriter as well. And Brian and I will try to truck it down onto the field to get a quick snapshot. I got a $25 McDonald's gift card in my back pocket to give to the person who is awarded the Key Play of the Game award. So Brian and I will try to run down there and get a quick photograph on the field, come back up here and pack everything up, take our time, do it properly, and leisurely walk back to our cars and head out into the evening. Aces. Let's see if we're going to kick it or if we're going to do the squib kick here, Brian. For the longest time, the Aces were like noted, and it is going to be a squib. And the Bulldogs fall on it at the 45-yard line. That was Braden Stark, number 4. Falls on the ball, and with 8:52 to go, the Aces back on defense. And I'm going to guess that the Edgerton Bulldogs are probably going to be keeping it on the ground here to burn that clock. 8:52, and like I said, I believe the clock back to normal operations now, since the margin is only 29 points. But that may change. Still on his feet, still going. That's Puente. Orlando takes it down to near the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Aces 31-yard line. Hand off, and again it's Puente, and Puente get down to the 30. Puente only gets him a yard, but keeps it on the ground and gets that clock rolling again. Every second that ticks off is one less second the Aces will have to work with. Hand off, and another opening. And down near the 15, that ball carried by Braden Stark. He'll take it into the red zone. They'll mark him down at about the 17-yard line, it looks like. And, well, they're saying at the 16, and this is as good as a running clock because, again, keeping it on the ground, the clock keeps rolling. They're going to give it to him again. He'll power down near the 5. Stark will take it down. It looks like about the 6-yard line, just outside the 5-yard line. And that'll be 1st and goal. And they'll give it to him again. Ooh. And the Aces saying they recovered it. And they did. Clock will stop 7:33. So the Aces recover the fumble. So Hicksville will have it 1st and 10 on their own 6-yard line. I had to double check to make sure I had it right. It was Keysbury who recovered that fumble for the Aces. Number 30, Jet Keysbury. 2nd and 10 from the 6. No gain on that first play. And there we go. Level. Out into the open. Level. Moving. What a run. Colin Level. And a flag thrown at the end of the play. Level takes it out to about the 44-yard line of the Bulldogs. So we're waiting to see. There was a flag thrown right at the end of the play. They're marching the down markers down. 15-yard face mask against the Bulldogs. Okay, that'll be 15 yards tacked on to the end of the level run. And still a first down for the Aces. There we go. Down to the 29-yard line with 6:49 to go in our fourth quarter. And it's on the bad snap. Credit Zedike. He saw the ball. He made it. It was a bad snap. Zedike just fell on it so that they retained possession. That'll start the clock going again since it was a running play. Loss of about two or three. 2nd and 12, they're saying officially. Loss of 2. Level, spin move down to about the 29. Back to the original line of scrimmage to make it 3rd and 10. Clock rolling, about 5.5 minutes to go in regulation. Again, Level takes a snap. Level going to be thrown out of bounds right around the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. Some of the Aces faithful wanting to see a flag on that one, but I don't think it was a late hit. And it was not like a horse collar or anything like that. So oh, they are going to give him, yeah, they are going to mark it off. They're going to say it was a, I don't know if it was a late hit. It was a,
Didn't see a flag.
yeah, but it's a 15-yarder. They marched it off 15 yards, so that was either a late hit or a horse collar tackle. He did kind of jerk around, but I thought they just had him by the shoulder pads. But that'll make it 1st and 10 from the 11. Direct snap to cross, Zedike. Zedike powering forward near the 5. Zedike will take it down to about the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd and, well, I guess it's 2nd and 6 from the 6-yard line. But technically, if they get to about the 6-inch line, they can get a first down. And nothing doing there. Ball carried by number 21, Devin Allen. And Allen not able to make anything happen there. He gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Smith in the backfield. Hand off to Zedike. Zedike stretching forward. Might have got down to about the 5, maybe the 4-yard line. And it'll bring up 4th down. Ball down to the 4-yard line. It'll be 4th and 4. And again, they can pick up a first down at about the half-yard line. You can see the down marker not laying down. There's about a yard, a little under a yard, and a timeout on the field. 3:30 to go. Aces want to talk about it. We'll take the time to say thanks to the final of our 4 diamond level underwriting supporters, our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio. A world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They offer solutions to business and industry that include plasma and robotics, welding, so much more. Go online to www.arcsolinc.com. Check out their gallery page. They have photos of some incredible projects they have done for business and industry around the region, around the state, and around the country. And also, they have an online store, and if you are a welder or if you know a welder, you have one in your family, they have some of the finest welding supplies and equipment that you can buy anywhere available, as well as some excellent tutorials and other information, as well as a lot of other neat stuff as well. We want to thank them again for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts in 2025. We hope that you will thank them as well, our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio. Again, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Level gets the carry into the end zone. Colin Level from 4 yards out breaks the plane and makes it a 35-12 game. The Aces see if they can go for 2. Cut the margin a little further. Zane Smith goes over to the sideline. Comes back out onto the field to play. Here we go. 3:26 to go. Aces looking to cut the lead. Going for 2 to make it a 21-point game. Quick hitter over the hands and incomplete. So it fails, and it remains a 23-point game, 35-12 with 3:26 to go in regulation, as the Aces will again get ready to do the squib kick, I am sure. So the Bulldogs will have to make sure they got their good hands team ready to go. As the Aces come alive here in the fourth quarter and start generating some offense. I'm really doing a good job, too, and especially, like I said, Colin Level, he has been the workhorse tonight. Campbell had a great pass, reception, and run, and Zedike has done a landsman job, too, but Level stepping up and alternating at the QB spot with Smith. Some great runs. And again, putting it in the end zone, it's only fitting that he gets at least one of the TDs for the Aces here tonight. With all the hard work that he has been doing. So, getting ready to set it up, teeing it up on the 40-yard line. And like I said, don't be surprised if you see the low liner or the squib kick again. Let's go Big Red. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Level the kick. Little pooch again. And it's caught. And it's loose. And it's still loose. I think the Aces might have got it. And they did. Oh, my. That's number 63, Xander Group. Group recovering the fumble. So the Aces back in business. Another good carry. Level with the carry. He'll pick up about 5. Clock rolling now, under 3 minutes to go in regulation. Zedike down to about the 20, maybe inside to the 19. Clock will pause momentarily. They move the chains, fire it right back up. Direct snap to Zedike. Zedike down to about the 16-yard line. Level in the backfield now. 90 seconds to go. Hand off to Zedike. Zedike turns the corner, finds a little bit of a seam. He'll get inside the 15, down to about the 13, it looks like. As the Aces seeing if they can punch the ticket one more time here before time expires. Level. Trying to turn the corner. And over to the far sideline. See where they mark him.
That's about right.
Fairview now up 37-7 down at Wayne Trace.
Yep. I knew it.
So it looks like the Apaches are going to cruise to another win, and they'll start preparing to host the Aces next Saturday, a game you'll hear right here and be able to watch right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Handoff, nope. And Zedike is going to be short, and the Aces are going to turn it over on downs. And that should probably be the ball game. There's only 43 seconds to go. And we'll see if the Bulldogs can run it out here. The Aces do have 2 timeouts remaining if they want to use them. So we'll see if the first player, so they put a good stop on them, they might burn some timeouts, see if they can get it back. Whistle, and they'll take a knee. They'll see if the Aces are going to call timeout. Hicksville will not. Right now, they may have to take one more snap. The play clock, I think, is just a fraction behind the game clock, so we'll see. Looks like they're pretty synchronized now. So I think that's going to be it, and they're going to let the time expire. So we'll get ready to officially call it a game. The final score is going to be the Edgerton Bulldogs defeating the Aces 35-12, the final score. And with that, we're going to wrap things up. I do want to, again, say a quick thank you to all of our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And, of course, our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. And our gold level underwriter is Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering, with us for all of the GMC football coverage here on HIX-TV. They are proud sponsors of the Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Key Play of the Game Award. And I don't think there's any real doubt as to who the key player of the game tonight was. There were some great plays. I mean, Jacoby had a great catch and run, and we had a couple great defensive plays with a fumble recovery by Jet Keysbury and also by Xander Group. But Colin Level set the standard tonight. He showed senior leadership. He had so many great plays, long runs into the end zone for one of the two scores. He is, I think, without a doubt, the recipient of the key play of the game for that long run resulting in the touchdown. So congratulations to him. We're going to see if we can run down to the field real quick here and get him his $25 McDonald's gift card. And with that, we are going to wrap up the coverage for this evening. Again, we want to thank you so very much. Hope you enjoyed the senior night festivities before the game and all of the action here on Aces Field. We want to say a big thank you. This is our last home game to the Aces Athletic Department, Mr. Houghton Overmeyer, giving us our space and making sure that we have everything we need, and to everybody else on the Aces football squad and helping us out, the cheerleader, everybody, the band. We appreciate everything so very much. We have one final broadcast coming up 1 week from today. That'll be at the reservation in Fairview as the Aces wrap up the season on the road, taking on the victorious tonight Fairview Apaches. So until then, again, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody. A terrific rest of your weekend. Once again, final score tonight. It's the Edgerton Bulldogs knocking off the Aces on senior night for Hicksville. 35-12, the final score. And for Brian Williams, operating the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good night and good sports.